You think you know this story. You've seen the footage. The elegant, terrifying dance of galloping Gertie twisting itself to death in the Washington wind. A tragedy taught in every engineering school as a simple case of wind resonance. But the textbooks are wrong. This wasn't a physics lesson. It was a $6 million architectural nightmare built on arrogance, bad math, and a fatal misunderstanding of the air itself. We're going beyond the textbook to use AI models to run the collapse again and reveal the deadly cost of a simple design change. This is the true story of the Tacoma Narrows Bridge. 1933. America is crawling out of the abyss. Unemployment, 25%. The New Deal, pouring concrete and steel into the ground. Bridges, dams, monuments to recovery. But this isn't about recovery. This is about ego. The bridge engineers of the 1930s aren't just builders. They're celebrities. Rock stars of reinforced steel. And they're all chasing the same thing. The longest span, the thinnest profile, elegance over caution, beauty over physics. It's a race, and Leon Moisseiff is winning. Power. Leon Moisseiff, consulting engineer on the Golden Gate Bridge, designer of the Manhattan Bridge, the man who made suspension bridges slender. His innovation, deflection theory. Let the bridge move with the load. Let it flex, let it breathe. The math says it works, and Leon Moisseiff believes in his math. 1938. Washington State needs a bridge. Tacoma Narrows, a mile-wide strait. Winds that howl off the Pacific. The state has $6 million. Not much. Moisseiff promises them something extraordinary. 2,800 feet. Center span, third longest in the world. But here's the kicker. 8 feet wide. The deck. That's it. For comparison, the Golden Gate? 25 feet. Moisseiff's bridge is a ribbon, a thread of steel stretched across the abyss. It's radical, it's cheap, it's beautiful. There's wind data. Local engineers mention it. 40-mile-per-hour gusts, 60, sometimes more. Moisseiff waves them off. Deflection theory accounts for it. The bridge will move. That's the design. He doesn't order wind tunnel tests. Why would he? He's Leon Moisseiff. His bridges don't fail. Construction begins. 1938. Completed. July 1st, 1940. The headlines call it Galloping Gertie because it moves. It ripples in the wind like water. Drivers feel it. A rolling motion, nausea-inducing. Some find it thrilling. Others refuse to cross. Moisseiff isn't concerned. It's moving exactly as predicted. The math is perfect. November 7th, 1940, 4 months after opening. The wind is blowing, 42 miles per hour, not a storm, just wind. Opening day, July 1st, 1940. Champagne. Photographers, politicians shaking hands. The Tacoma Narrows Bridge is a triumph, a marvel of modern engineering. $6 million well spent. Then people start driving across, and they feel it. The deck, rising and falling. A gentle roll, like ocean waves. Some drivers laugh, some grip their steering wheels tighter. One man vomits. Galloping Gertie, they call it. It becomes a tourist attraction. People drive across just to feel the bounce. The engineers watch. They see the movement. They're not panicking. This is resonance. Basic physics. When the frequency of the wind matches the natural frequency of the bridge, you get oscillation, like soldiers marching in step across a footbridge. The solution? Break the rhythm. The bridge is doing what bridges do, nothing to worry about. But they're wrong, catastrophically wrong. This isn't resonance. This is something else. Think of an airplane wing. Air flows over the top faster than the bottom. Pressure difference, lift. The wing rises. Now imagine the wing is attached to springs. It rises, the angle changes, the lift changes, it drops, the angle changes again, up, down, faster, bigger. The wing isn't just moving, it's feeding on the wind. Moisseiff's bridge isn't just a road, it's a wing, 8 feet wide, solid plate girders on each side, a flat surface. perfect for lift. The wind doesn't just push the bridge, it flies the bridge. The deck twists, the angle changes, more lift, more twist. A feedback loop. Aeroelastic flutter. The bridge is destroying itself from the inside, and no one knows. Weeks pass. The bouncing continues. Engineers install tie-down cables. They add hydraulic dampers. Nothing works. The bridge keeps moving, but it's still standing. So maybe it's fine. Maybe Moisif was right. Maybe the bridge will just keep dancing. October, still moving. November, still moving. 4 months old, still dancing. November 7th, 1940, Thursday morning. Weather report, winds at 42 miles per hour. Not unusual. Not even the strongest wind the bridge has seen, but today is different. 7 a.m. The bridge is moving, not the usual roll. This is twisting, side to side, the deck rotating like a corkscrew. 45 degrees. The flutter has found its rhythm. Drivers approach. Some turn back. One man doesn't. Leonard Coatsworth, newspaper editor. He starts across, with his dog. The bridge is screaming now. Metal grinding against metal. Cables snapping. The deck twisting 60 degrees. Then 90. Coatsworth abandons his car. Crawls on his hands and knees. The bridge is trying to throw him off. On shore, people are watching. Camera Barney Elliott is filming. Engineers are shouting. But there's nothing they can do. The bridge has passed the point of no return. The flutter has won. 10:30 a.m. The center span gives up. 10:30 a.m. The bridge is no longer a bridge. It's a dying animal. Thrashing. The concrete deck rips apart. Chunks the size of cars. Falling. 600 feet down, into the black water of Puget Sound. The cables. They've held 2,800 feet of steel for 4 months. Now they snap. Not with a pop, with a crack, like a rifle shot, like a whip made of thunder. The center span collapses, not all at once. Section by section, a slow-motion execution, steel towers left standing. The road between them? Gone. 5,000 tons of steel and concrete into the Sound. The water erupts, then settles, then silence. One fatality. Coatsworth's dog, trapped in the car, the only death, but not the only casualty. The financial reckoning is immediate, $6 million. At the bottom of Puget Sound, insurance companies panic. Lawsuits begin. Washington State is left with nothing. No bridge, no money, no answers. Leon Moissav, the star, the innovator. His reputation collapses faster than his bridge. He's called to testify. He admits no error. The wind, he says, was unprecedented, but the wind was 42 miles per hour, a breeze by Pacific Northwest standards. The engineering community convenes, investigations, inquiries, committees. They analyze the footage, they run the numbers, and they finally understand. Aeroelastic flutter, a phenomenon pilots knew about, airplane designers knew about, but bridge engineers, they never considered it. The lesson is burned into the profession. Every suspension bridge after Tacoma Narrows is different. The solid plate girders, gone, replaced with trusses, open frameworks, lattices of steel. The wind doesn't hit them flat. It passes through them. No lift, no twist, no flutter. And wind tunnel testing becomes mandatory. Every design, every configuration, tested at every angle, every wind speed. The failure at Tacoma Narrows saved thousands of lives by teaching engineers what hubris costs. 1950. A new bridge opens at Tacoma Narrows. Wider deck, open trusses. It's still standing today, still carrying traffic, because this time they listened to the wind. The old bridge? Still down there, 600 feet below the surface. A steel graveyard, an artificial reef now, a monument to arrogance. Here's the thing about nature. It doesn't negotiate. It doesn't compromise. It doesn't care about your math, your reputation, your $6 million. Physics always wins. And when engineers forget that, nature reminds them. Tacoma Narrows taught us to respect the wind, but there are other forces, other failures. Other moments when confidence became catastrophe. July 17th, 1981. Kansas City, Missouri, a hotel atrium, 2,000 people, and a single decision that killed 114. The post-mortem AI continues.